You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was The Damned, Smash It Up. Before that was Ozzy Bisa, The Dawn. That's from an album. That was track one. Then we had the Bad Brains, Band in DC. Mick Jones is in the studio.
It's Jones's. It's the Jones hour.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
That's what it is. It's 2 for Tuesday.
Oh, is it? Oh, good.
So you came in at the right day.
Hey, timing.
What's going on? You're doing some. We can't figure out if you're doing acoustic sets now or later.
No, we're doing. We started doing acoustic shows about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I never thought it would amount to much. I mean, I couldn't imagine some of the songs being played acoustically.
Yeah.
And but we went to Germany and we did a TV unplugged show there, and it sounded really good, and people really loved it, seemed to love it. So we tried a couple out in the States, and they sold out immediately, and it was like, wow.
Big places or small places?
Well, like 2,500 seaters, medium type places, but the crowd kind of got into it, and and at the end they're all standing up and cheering and waving and shit.
Encore.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was a little befuddled by it. But it is fun to do because I think people, I tell little anecdotes and little
chatting
stories.
in between?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Of where, a little bit of the story of what happened around the songs, and, and it's more intimate, and people seem to like it, really do.
Well, it worked for a lot of other people, didn't it? Worked for Rod Stewart,
Yeah.
Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
It seems to work. Maybe
Yeah.
people like the intimacy of it,
Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't do it with any particular goal in mind,
Yeah.
It's just that's how it came along. And so every now and again we'll do like a 10-day stint, save a bit of money.
Yeah. All that gear you don't
No
have to lug
trunks,
around.
nothing. And just, so it works out really well.
So what is the lineup?
Well, it's me, founder member, and
You the last one?
I am, yeah. There's a couple of guys in the band who have been there for 20 years now.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much ingrained.
So no rhythms, no drums?
Yeah. Chris Frazier on drums. Kelly Hansen is our lead vocalist. Jeff Pilson is our bass player. And Michael Bluestein on piano and keyboards.
Wow.
And I'm sure Tom Gimble on sax and guitars.
Yeah, do you ever bring any people up?
Um,
Like a special guest to do a song or anything?
Yeah, we've had Robin Zander up with us a while back, and what's his name from AC/DC?
Guitarist. Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson. What a lad.
He's a fun bloke, isn't he?
He's absurd.
He's a Geordie, right?
Oh yeah,
Newcastle.
I have never laughed so much as I do.
He's
with
funny,
him.
right?
Oh, and jokes. The way he tells them.
Yeah, it's the way you tell them.
Yeah.
Tonight at the Civic Arts Plaza in Thousand Oaks. That's tonight.
That's tonight, indeed.
And tomorrow in Palm Desert at the McCullum Theatre. Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, they're what you call, I guess, performing arts centres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No stinky beer-smelling clubs.
The antithesis of them, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's different. It's not really. They're not really vibey type places.
Yeah.
But
you make the vibe.
Yeah. That's the challenge, especially with acoustic.
Yeah.
You have to pull them in and really draw them into what's going on.
What the crowds make mainly? Older foreigner fans.
A few pensioners, yeah.
Yeah. Some wheelchairs.
Some wheelchairs. No. It's not quite that bad. I mean, you'd say Generation X whatever that means.
Yeah.
You know, not some millennials, I suppose. Those are the terms you use these days.
A lot,
Scary, those terms.
a lot of things. I've fallen.
But
I
we get
can't
all-
get up buttons.
Yeah, that's right. But they are on regular tour. You know, they are
Mix.
the orchestra, the crowd are very mixed.
Yeah.
You know, you got like, I've seen 7 or 8 year old kids singing along with Jukebox Hero. You know, all the words,
Yeah.
and it's like all around the world. There are these groups of kids. Somehow they learn it as a song. Their parents want them to. They sing it till they hear it on
Force
the
their kids to
Yeah,
get into it. Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool.
But
It's your 40th year next year
I know. Oh dear.
of the band Foreigner. Why did you come up with that name? Was it because you moved out here and you were thinking of a name and you're from England?
Yeah, it was really hard to find a name. I think that's one of the most difficult things
Yeah.
when you're forming a band. So it was a bit of we'd just run out of ideas, and you know, and then of course there were 3 Englishmen in the band: Ian MacDonald and Dennis Elliott, drummer, and myself, and the 3 Americans. So wherever we went, we were
Foreigners.
I mean, if you think about it, the name is not one of the most popular names necessarily in American jargon.
Yeah, yeah.
Foreigners or aliens, you know, as we're called.
Your son just texted me,
Which one?
Mark.
Oh, really?
He's saying, say what's up to my stepdad, please.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
There
Thank
go.
you.
I've been
I'll
trying
call
to,
you later.
I've been trying to get him on here. He keeps blowing me off.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, we'll have to have a word.
He's too busy.
Well, he's very busy, I know, but I'll lean on him a little bit.
Go on, put the pressure on.
Take care, Mark.
So, so you formed in the States
Yeah.
and you had a goal in mind. Obviously, you know, what was that, 72, 73?
No, 77.
77.
Yeah. 76 is the year, roughly about a year that I spent in New York City.
Yeah. I've got to turn that off.
Calling left, right, and center, you know, calling people that had been recommended, you know.
So you moved to America in mind to start a band?
I moved to America with a band called Spooky Tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we decided, as most of our work seemed to be over here in colleges at the time,
Yeah.
that it would be worth coming over here and really investing in trying to build the name of Spooky Tooth.
Yeah.
But as often happens, you know, the chemistry
Yeah.
sort of started to dissolve a bit. And
So did you do a lot of auditions?
yeah,
With all the cowboys showing up?
yeah,
The funny ones.
yeah,
That's the best.
yeah.
Should film that.
I know, I didn't do that.
I know.
I really kicked myself.
Well, there wasn't a lot of stuff back then. It wasn't like,
Yeah.
not like now. You just put your iPhone in the corner and let it roll, you know?
Oh, I've just been asked if I can put my gum in a piece of paper.
Oh, I wonder what that was.
Thank you.
Oh,
Was
man. Your
was
man.
it getting good there? Yeah.
Sounded like a rat
Yeah.
gnawing away at a cable.
Yeah, that's right.
So the auditions, and then how many singers did you go through before you picked
I'd have to say probably about 30, 40. Lou Gramm, who ended
Yeah.
up as a singer, I knew Lou from his band Black Sheep opened up a few shows when I was with Spooky Tooth, and I just he gave me his album, an album that he'd recorded, and I people give you albums,
Yeah.
and thank you,
Thanks.
thanks, on the fireplace, but I was writing that song "Feels Like the First Time" one day, and
Yeah.
I had an idea of the sound of vocalist I want. Of course, many other people did too. You know, it was Paul Rogers,
Yeah.
or it was you know,
Steve Marriott.
Steve Marriott, who I knew very well, loved dearly. And I'd worked in sessions with Jimmy Page in London, and you know, I was a guitarist, and so I was pretty influenced by those guys. And
Did Rod Stewart ever come to mind?
no, he was
He's too big at the
yeah,
time,
he's
right?
too big.
Yeah.
But I was on the verge of I was out in Wales for a few days during the formation of the band, and my good friend was a farmer out there, and he had Steve Winwood was staying for the weekend, and I almost popped the question.
Steve Winwood, yeah.
No, if this doesn't work, I feel like crap, you know.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
But he's become a friend over the years, and he was the epitome to me of him and Steve.
The soul voice.
Paul Rogers.
Yeah.
English soul men.
Yeah. Should we play a song? Let's play Feels Like the First Time.
Yeah, we have the acoustic version.
Oh, we got the acoustic version.
Oh, okay.
Is that good or bad?
That's okay.
You don't sound too
Or
thrilled.
we can play the other version.
No, let's play the. What do you want to hear? The record one?
No, play the acoustic.
We can play the record one if you want.
I don't mind.
Oh, hold on. This is what I do. This is what I do. I have this coin toss.
Oh.
Hold on. Where is it? And I've got a tuppenny pence. I had to pay extra for the
2p.
English. So best out of three. Heads we play the acoustic one. Tails we play the
Okay.
other version. There's one heads. Two heads. So
Two
we're
heads.
playing the acoustic one, right?
That could be rigged.
It's not rigged.
Okay.
Do you want to call it?
No, that's good.
Go on,
Let's
you
for
call it.
Let's go for
No,
it.
you call it.
Oh,
You ain't
that's-
called nothing.
That's tails now. Okay, I'll go for it. I'll go with it.
Okay.
I believe you.
Jonesy's Jukebox, KLOS. This is the acoustic version of Feels Like the First Time with my guest, Mick Jones, a foreigner. Take it away.